Let's talk about unicorns. That's all we ever seem to hear about. What exactly is a unicorn, and can you share an example of a recent one?
The classic definition are the privately held companies with values of over $1 billion, and those have continued to grow in the United States. And actually, they're starting to grow elsewhere, India in particular, China as well, and those continue to go with more and more venture capital available to invest in companies at these valuations that are really quite high. It's sort of an amazing thing that you could have a company that's valued at over $1 billion and not being public, but that has happened all the time. It happens quite a bit. I do some work in insurance, and there's a lot of insurtech companies that are raising $200 or $300 million at a $400, $500, $600, $700 million valuation, ending up with $1.5 billion valuation. Not too far after that. So it happens in all these industries, and then ultimately they're going to get acquired or they're going to have to go public. And what happens now with the current situation in the stock market might bring some of these valuations a little more down to earth, but they still happen, and they're happening more frequently than they were a long time ago. Maybe not where they were in 2021, but they're still happening.
Hey, do you have any numbers about the breakdowns of all these unicorns, like perhaps what percentage is women and minorities that are founders of these unicorn companies, or is it still mostly that little group?
There's more work to be done. There are some, there are some, but it's probably still less than 10% for sure, probably less than 5%. Not to say that the management teams of these companies aren't more diverse than ever, because I think they are. But in terms of women founder unicorns, I have a good friend of mine who is the founder of Policy Genius, woman, very talented, Jennifer Fitzgerald, has done an incredible job. So she's one example of certainly a women-founded unicorn. But those are still those are still the exception rather than the rule. But that is changing a little bit.